Hi guys, Christmas is coming and it's a very busy time of the year, so unfortunately I do not have that much time to make more videos for you, but I promise I will make more before New Year. These days that's the end of the school, and again Christmas is very close, so I'm very busy with all these presents and festive fuss. But I want to motivate you first of all, and I remember myself when I was DPDR'd, and every New Year, I had probably 2 or 3 miserable ones. I would say 2. I felt this sadness that everyone is having fun, everyone is happy, festive mood, lights around, Christmas trees, but nothing is making you really excited and really happy. You mostly feeling miserable, depressed and upset, and especially seeing all these people having different kind of life around you. So like you don't belong to this season, don't belong to this holiday, and it's really depressing. I do understand that. But again, remember that I was thinking same way first Christmas, second Christmas, but then I said to myself, it's no longer gonna be like this, and my next Christmas is gonna be a fantastic one. And I can say that this New Year and this Christmas I'm waiting more than ever. I am so happy to spend these holidays with my family, and I can't wait for these days to come. And that's the first time I am so happy and so excited about it in a long time, probably since I was a kid, because all this time during DPDR, I was so miserable that this time I feel myself about holidays probably same excited as a kid, very excited, very happy, and I wish you all great next year and beneficial year where you will gain more strength to make a huge effort for your recovery, or at least to get close to it. And I hope some of you will come back to me in your comments, and we'll come back with the good news. But my today's video will be dedicated to a story which gave me a good push to make an effort to come out of depersonalization, because it just reminded me of moaning instead of doing anything. And here is the story. There was a guy who was passing by. He was going home and he was passing by a house, an old house, and he heard a dog, and the dog was howling so loud and so sadly, and he thought, oh my god, what's wrong with this dog? Probably someone is torturing it. But he wasn't that much interested, so he just passed by and went back home. The next day was the same story. He was passing by the same house. He was on his way home and he heard this dog howling again so loudly and so desperately, and the guy thought, oh god, I probably need to go and deal with that, because something wrong is happening in this house, and I feel so sorry for this poor animal. But again, he didn't have enough time, so he just passed by and went back home. And it was the third day when again he was passing by the same house, and again the same story. He heard the dog growling so loud, so sadly and so desperately, and he thought, okay, that's definitely the perfect time to go and check what's going on there, because I just can't stand to listen to someone's pain anymore, and I just need to deal with that. So he went there, and he's seen on a terrace there was sitting an old couple. They were reading newspapers, and between them there was a dog lying on the floor and howling very, very loud. So he asked an old lady, he said, it's been 3 days when I was passing by your house, and your dog is always howling so loud. And I can hear that this dog is desperate. Something is going wrong here, and I just want to find out what is wrong. And the lady replied, oh, don't worry, everything is fine. So the guy became very confused, and he said, like, okay, if everything is fine, why the dog is howling? And the lady replied, well, it is howling because it's painful. So the man was again confused, and he said, so if it is painful, what's going on to this dog? What's happening to this dog? What gives her this pain? And the lady said, "Oh, it's okay, it's just lying down on a nail." And the guy was like, "Okay, it's lying down on a nail and it's painful, but the dog is free, so why it doesn't try even to move?" And the lady said, "Well, it doesn't try to move because it's probably painful enough to howl, but not that much painful to move." So I hope you all understood what I meant in this story, and I absolutely love it. And I think since I've read it once, I realized that it's definitely how I behave when I'm in a trouble. And I hope all of you will try to do something about it instead of just moaning and texting to each other on forums and complaining about how you feel, because the way you feel and your recovery is totally in your hands, and it is only you who can really do anything about it. So guys, please stop moaning and try to do anything, just something. Every little thing helps. Try to do something and you will see well, in a month's time there will be very small but definitely real results. I hope you will come back to me with the good news, especially the next year, and I hope that you will be surrounded by your family or friends or children or whoever who is kind and good to you this year, this Christmas and this New Year. I will come back to you before New Year for sure. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for supporting me. Please put likes, comment below, and definitely try to support me, guys, because it gives me so much motivation to record more videos. I'm making videos in Russian and in English, and it is a bit confusing to me to speak both languages because I'm trying to make 2 videos in one go for them and for you as well. And sometimes I'm feeling very drained, and when I can see that my English audience is not really responsive, then I do have this feeling like maybe I don't need to make anything anymore because there is no real feedback. Again, I do not mention these people who are with me for a while and who are definitely supporting me and leaving comments quite often. I'm very thankful to you, and I'm really glad to be helpful as well. For those who are keeping quiet, please, well, drop a line. That would be very helpful and very motivational for me as well. Thank you so much and have a lovely evening. Bye bye.